Hello and good evening. Welcome back to Song of Horror. Uh, we're sitting here in the menu because it's the start of a new episode. Episode 2, Eerily Quiet. Oh boy.
Well, well, it appears as though the Prince of Slumber will be granting us an audience. How are you feeling, Your Highness?
How you feeling, Your Highness?
I had a dream. I'm okay. Thanks for coming, Lydia.
It's quite a good scheme to get out of work on a Monday, huh?
Spare me your jokes. I've already had enough nightmares.
You were really in bad shape, man. Down in there? I wonder what became of Husher.
Now that you mention it, I found a note which...
Daniel, the doctor said you need complete rest. Complete.
I'm fine. Really. I found this. Apparently, Husher received a music box from an acquaintance of his, a certain Mr. Farber. It seems as though he was researching the music box when he vanished. And from what Farber says, the music box may be related to everything that has happened.
I'm not sure we should stick our nose into this business after everything that's occurred.
She may be right, Daniel. I'm sure the police are very close to finding out where Husher is.
Do you think the police would have found me? We need to find Husher. I saw the box that Farber describes in this letter, but it wasn't really there. It was as if it were on the other side of... I think we should pay a visit to this Farber and ask him about the music box and Husher. He has a shop in the city not far from here.
Daniel, please.
I'm fine, really. I think going to a shop and asking the owner a few questions falls within the range of what we can do, don't you?
Oh, Rene Artagas? He's a born cop. He has a service weapon. I don't know how much good that will do us against the forces of darkness or whatever. Rene was born to be a cop, and he'll die one too. Oh boy. Born in the Caribbean, he grew disillusioned with the police department in his hometown and set sail for Europe, where he thought his integrity and sense of duty would serve him better. But the grass wasn't as green as it seemed. Tired of moving around, Rene decided to settle down and do what he could to help his fellow citizens. Holstered and secured as per safety regulations. I hope I never have to use it. Sure, we'll go with Rene. Just so we have one extra chance without having to restart the episode. Stamps. October 1st, 1998. Farber and Sons. Okay, it's a little loud. So we're back with our flashlight here. Use? I can't use it? That's a high quality gun. Red pyramid. A personal passive item. I'd love to live in a world where police officers didn't need firearms. Yep. Ain't that the truth. Oh, a list of items that can be found in the shop. It's quite well stocked. I hope whatever is under the flower pot is not the key into the shop. It would be a majorly unadvisable. It would be majorly unadvisable to leave it there. Damn, look at this rain. Thick key. Found under the pot. Let's say antique shop. Again, I love the physicality to it. This key is an antique in its own right. I doubt the lock is secure. Yeah. The restaurant looks like it's closed, though the lights are on inside. Maybe they're the ones who report the bizarre noises coming from the shop. Oh. Look at this rain. I'm not leaving here without completing an in-depth investigation of that call. Someone might be in harm's way or in imminent danger. Alright. There's a lock. I need to find a key. Alright. Use this key. Let's see what's on the other side. Let's. Too bad we didn't get to really hear Rene's voice. Like, you can hear him. He's like, good. Says things. An umbrella stand filled with dry umbrellas. So they haven't been used today. Could someone still be inside? Inside the shop? I gotta listen in on this. Alright. Eerily quiet.
Everything seems to be in order and quiet,
Quiet?
but I better check things out in here.
But I better check things out in here. Hanger. A wire coat hanger. You can actually bend this wire. It's just like the ones they use to break into cars. Alright. Bendable wire. Nice ship. I wish I crossed the Atlantic in one of those instead of steerage class and a giant tin can. Items on display for sale. Nothing out of the ordinary. Oh, what about this thing? A telescope. Unfortunately, I know more perverts than use them to spy on their neighbors than astronomy fans that use them to gaze in the stars. A game for fairs and amusement parks. I don't like the doll or the light. None of it.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Need some sort of token to get it running. Not all the objects on the shelves are antiques. Some are customer information cards and order forms. Cash register is ancient. I hope they take out the money every evening because opening it would be no challenge whatsoever to a thief. A switch for electrical devices. I need a special key to turn it on. Right. List of products. A list of products acquired with a handwritten note. What's this? Receipts for purchases of several lots of antiques by the Farber and Sons shop, along with the address of the original owners of those lots. One is marked letters, old furnishings and music box, LeGrant Amsberg auction. So they got the music box from an auction. I can't find it. I can't remember where I stored that blasted music box. I thought I left it with the rest of the lot, didn't I? Yes, otherwise where could it be? In this lot there was also a wardrobe full of dry blood stains. We took it out into the courtyard and dragged it to one of the storage rooms in the basement, but which one did we place it in? I can't even remember what color or shape it was. What's wrong with me? Could I possibly reveal the blood left behind somehow? Reveal the blood. I would have to buy luminol, right? That's what the police use. Perhaps that way I could find the lot of products containing the wardrobe and the box with it. Sebastian says I must return it to its original owners, the Legrand Amsberg family. If I can manage that, will this madness come to an end? So who's writing this? Because in this note it says, Sebastian says... Oh, right, Sebastian is Husher. Okay, so this must be Farber's letter. Sorry, I'm playing a very... not very similar, but... a very similar game. Let's be honest. You run around a house, you look at names and objects and stuff, and yeah, the names get confused in my head. But we are after Sebastian. Husher. He's the original OG missing person. Judging by the display, the document should be important, although if it were really valuable, they'd keep it under lock and key. They're very trustworthy over here. Miscellaneous items on display, including 2 Japanese swords. I hope they watch out to prevent any customers from climbing up and grab one. Now, this guy's a worrywart, man. There are figurines and papers amidst all these old books. The door here. Just keep looking around. A drawer closed with a high security steel lock. I hope they don't store any money in there. It would not be safe. Can I use my hanger on this? That's not helpful. Well, you're not helpful. Can I use my... He said like these can be bent. But I don't know how to get him to bend it. Well-organized books on important personages? Personages? I don't know. I suppose that there is some method to the madness in the way this mess of objects is strewn about. A gramophone like the one in my childhood home. Nothing that would be of use to me now, though. This. A suit of armor made entirely of wood. Wow. Pretty impressive. Interesting. It looks like there's something in its mouth. Should I pry that thing out of its mouth? Should I? Or I could try. Yes. Chomp! There goes your finger. Bronze Coltar token? A bronze colored metal token for Coltar machines? Is that Coltar machines? Wow. It's surprising how much this little thing weighs. Is this based on reality? This coin looks freaking sweet. It's got the zodiac signs. Alright. The table is covered with the shop's sales materials. There is space underneath it though. Yeah, hiding spot. Vases of considerable size. Better to be careful around such brittle pieces. There are figurines and papers amidst these old books. Is this where I came from? Could go in that door, but I have a coin that I want to use on this. Oh. Coltar? Goltar? No. It's definitely Coltar. I think. Use. Alright. Message drop down. Let's see what sort of nonsense it says. Message 1 from Coltar. Prediction from Coltar machine. There's something you forgot. Remember it and you will be blessed. There's something you forgot. Huh. Alright. There's something you forgot. What did I forget? Oh, can't go through here. Do appreciate the little jingle that you have, like, as you run. Interesting items. There are display items from the store on the table. Nothing under it, however. Another hiding spot. This horse statue looks very similar to a statue in a game that I believe I just played the demo for. I don't know why that sticks out in my head, but it does. Gallery, door closed. To enter, ask the counter. Alright, so there was that switch at the counter. Scrolls, old tomes, and stacks of books. There are libraries with smaller inventory than this shop. Yeah. This old first aid kit is one of the few items I would like to purchase from the shop. Huh. It's pretty neat. This thing's sweet. A dummy for dressmaking, not much interest for me. Ooh, a guitar. Don't see the price around here anywhere, but it isn't exactly at the top of my shopping list either. Perhaps someone actually plays the guitar. The empty old suitcase looks like the ones my parents lent me when I came to live in Europe. Feels like a lifetime ago. Very personal, like, tidbits of information. And I can imagine if you were playing with someone else, they would say something completely different. An ancient spyglass, not too shabby as a decorative piece, but I doubt it magnifies much. Ooh, casting shade on the ancient civilizations. I hope this cannon is not working. Selling it to a civilian would be terribly irresponsible. Well, in that case, I hope it is working, because that's hilarious. A Jack-in-the-Box. Who buys this kind of stuff? Some of these things are really expensive. I imagine it's because they're antiques. Box full of vases. Looks like they're never unpacked. Okay, we're getting to... Everything is quite in good shape, except that mirror. Oh. Another broken mirror. An impressive suit of armor. That's what I would buy. That's just like a stained glass window. So there's a few... Oh, I thought this door is blocked off. Okay. Washroom here. Sounds all clear to me. Oh, a spray bottle. Spray bottle appears to have once held dangerous substances. Since it's empty, it's very light. Okay, we have an empty spray bottle. The mirror is broken, but there are no other signs of violence in sight. Towels for customers covered in dust. Either there aren't many customers or the store has been closed for days. Yeah, that makes a little more sense. Empty spray bottle. Hanger. We're making our rounds here. A weapon should not be used as decoration. It sends the wrong message. Man. That's the Jack-in-the-Box. Yeah, so we've been... Can't get in the gallery. So I think there's just this one door that we have to go into. The one by the washroom's blocked off. Gallery. There's this door. I think there's another... Oh no, I didn't listen! You never know. A letter. Letter 1 by Sebastian P. Husher. A letter from Sebastian Husher to Isaac Farber. Dated blah blah blah. How does Husher talk again? Dear Isaac, I'm sorry about your trouble getting to sleep. If it is any consolation, I've been suffering the same plight recently myself, perhaps due to the imminent proofreading of my novel. If quality can be measured by the time invested, it should be one of the finest works. However, I suspect that this is not always the case, especially when you're writing to me, Farber. Despite everything, I've found a bit of time to look into your mysterious music box. Based on the carving in the wood, I'm certain that it is European, from the late 19th or early 20th century. I also noticed that it is of extraordinary quality, perhaps a real luxury item back in its era. I will continue my research. Get well soon, Sebastian P. Husher, XOXX. Yep. Alright. pile of boxes at private business documents. Not very well organized, but I meant my own are quite a mess too, so better not to point fingers. This guy is like ultra humble. So, just a little letter. I'm assuming this is locked to us. There's no way I can force this thing open.